Hey everyone, if you're new here, this series is about my life with ulcerative colitis. Let me take you back to my sophomore year of college. This was before I was officially diagnosed with ulcerative colitis and before the summer of the Midnight Porta-John. My sophomore year, I lived in the all-male dorm rooms, Justice Hall. Why would I choose to live in the all-male dorm rooms? Good question. Well, they had slightly larger rooms and in-room sinks. But really, I didn't win the housing lottery for the better on-campus apartment, so I got stuck in Justice Hall. Let me set the scene for you. Appalachian State is situated in the mountains of North Carolina. Why is this important? Because it's steep in the mountains, and hills, and stairs, everywhere, all over campus. You could theoretically go to class uphill both ways in the snow, because it was that hilly. I know there are probably other campuses that are more hilly and other colleges, but I went to Appalachian State, and damn it, it was mountainous. I'm on my way back from lunch, always an auspicious time to be too far from a bathroom, with my teammate when we bump into our cheerleading coach. So we stop to talk and shoot the shit. Speaking of shit, I get the all too familiar stomach gurgle that signifies it's time to go to the bathroom. Being at the bottom of Justice Hall's stairs, it's quite a distance, so I look to my left. And you know, in the movies where they do that zoom out technique and it makes it seem like whatever they're looking at is super far away, that is exactly how I felt. So I turn and I sprint up the stairs, and as I'm running up the stairs to Justice Hall, I reach into my pocket and pull out my student ID card, because that's how you get into the buildings. And I get to the top of the stairs and I swipe the card and I pull the handle and it's locked. And I swipe the card and I pull the handle, and that time it opened, thank goodness, because I really have to go. And I immediately start sprinting towards the stairwell, and I'm like, yeah, I'm totally gonna make it to the third floor bathroom so I can use my usual stall. And then my stomach, right as I'm about to go up the stairs, is like, and I'm like, oh, I am definitely not making it up these stairs. So I run towards the first floor bathrooms, which are pretty much right behind me. I kick open the door and blast through the stall door, and I pull my pants down, backpack still on, and take a dump. I bet you thought this was gonna be another poop in your pants story, because the last one was, or 2 videos ago was, but either way, I made it this time. Let's rewind a bit here to pre-poo-splosion, where I rudely ran away from my coach and teammate. Was it rude? Yeah, probably, but not really, because I let them know that I had irritable bowel syndrome, which I actually had ulcerative colitis, but at the time I thought I had IBS, and it helped me deal with having to run off in the middle of a conversation. And I remember asking my doctor, how do I tell people about my illness? And I remember him specifically saying, why? Why are you telling people? It's not their business. And sure, it might not be people's business what's wrong with me, but I think that by not telling people, you do them a disservice and leave them in the dark about what's actually going on with you personally, as well as physically, because ulcerative colitis is kind of a silent illness. It's not external. It's not like I lost an arm. It's not like I have lesions. It's something that people suffer internally. And the more I felt that I internalized it, the sicker I felt I got. So the more that I shared, the better I felt. Not trying to put my burden on other people, but it definitely helped create awareness and understanding about what was actually going on with the illness. And not to garner sympathy or anything like that, I just wanted people to understand what was going on with my life. And it was such a big piece, how could I not tell people? So I talked a little bit about pooping in my pants. I've talked a little bit about almost pooping in my pants. So I think the next logical step is to talk a little bit about what I did to treat ulcerative colitis and what drugs I took so that I didn't poop in my pants or almost poop in my pants. So tune in next time, guys, for that. Thanks for watching.